East Sepik province has built the capacity for 128,000 cocoa farmers under the leadership of Provincial member Allan. In 2023, the province raised an internal revenue of 57 million kina for this year. Bird highlights that there are currently more than 600 village cocoa nurseries, each costing 5,000 kina to set up.
We spent money training our people on what to do with the nursery. So how to select their clones, how to produce a new seedling, essentially. Trying to upgrade them from what they were doing before in terms of their skills, so that they could become self-sustaining. That was the whole idea. So give them the skills they need. 2017, the entire province had about 12 people who could produce a cocoa clone. We had about 3 nurseries in the whole province. Today we have more than 600 nurseries. We have close to 50,000 people who can produce their own clones.
Provincial member Bird encouraged a roomful of resource sector representatives to think of the way they give back to the communities, not just as a community service obligation, but as a license to operate within these communities.
Given the way we own land in Papua New Guinea, most of the land is not owned by the government. It's owned by village people. You have to figure out a way to capitalize that person living in the village so that that person becomes productive and helps themselves.
Bird says the successes they are facing in the space of farming and producing cocoa is building the ability of the East Sepik people to not only take care of themselves, but also take the knowledge from the training they undergo and set up nurseries in other areas outside East Sepik province.
For example, the people we've trained in East Sepik to do our cocoa program, some of them are now in Morobe and other provinces. We've actually got a couple of them here in the central province and going into Gulf province establishing cocoa production areas. So what we've done over there with very limited resources is actually reached out. And
Bird says the successes of the East Sepik people can be seen in more cars on the roads of Wewak, the weekly sight of empty food shelves and freezers in supermarkets, and ironically, the sight of diapers in the rivers. Bird explains that the winds the province is experiencing come with its own sets of problems, but is ready to tackle new problems with the developments that are taking place in his province.